Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power.
I'm sure there will be a lot of people watching this video who do not know me or are new to this channel. They're just checking in based on recent occurrences. So, for those who are new, for those who do not know me, my name is Matt Carricker. I am a Texas-based YouTuber, and this is my YouTube channel. Demolition Ranch is a firearms-centered channel. I also have Off the Ranch Matt Carricker channel, which is a vlog-type channel. And then I'm also a veterinarian, and so I have Vet Ranch, which is a veterinary-centered channel. And across the board, across all of my videos, we really don't talk about politics at all. We keep politics out of it. For one, it's not my bread and butter, but also I don't feel the need to impose my political views and beliefs on other people. And so we generally just stay away from the topic of politics. However, we were obviously kind of...
Wait, I don't think I should be... No, I don't really think that kind of... I don't really think we should be talking about this when we look at that on the stream. How you guys doing? Oh shit, it's on my phone. How you guys doing? I know we were live like 7 minutes ago, but got bored again, so yeah. I'm trying to do like I really want to try to do like a TikTok type of stream. Yeah, guys, I have TikTok. Guess you guys didn't know that about me. I have TikTok though. But how y'all doing? I can't read the chat though, unfortunately. So. Switch. What's this? Yeah, that used to be a channel I used to have, so. I know, it's cringe, I know. Just checking out the stream. Checking stuff out today. It's gonna be chilling. A little while. Guarded. We don't know what this.
Earnhardt on the inside and Sterling Marlin outside.
And Ernie going with Earnhardt then on the inside. That's going to trouble.
Terrible crash. Around the field, all torn up.
You know, he actually walked. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he walked away from this. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know exactly. Just look at that head-on hit. Shoot. Trying not to curse on stream.
Earnhardt's number 3. Head on into the wall at 190 miles an hour.
He almost got upside down. That car got very high off the ground.
And they're going to cut him out of the car.
Oh no, he didn't.
And Earnhardt is on his feet. Dale Earnhardt attempting to walk to the ambulance. Never, never doubt that cliche about Dale Earnhardt. One tough customer gives the thumbs up as he walks away from one of the worst incidents in his racing career.
And then let's see it poking out.
That he went through in Pocono, I think the '82 season.
Oh, this is all. Oh wow.
The car was simply demolished. He walked out of that wreck with a limp, and there was much speculation that he might have been hurt.
For any of our, I'm just having fun watching old NASCAR stuff.
3 more laps to go. They better love it. The accelerator a little more, because Earnhardt right now looks to me like he's able to hold on to the car. The battle right now is for third and fourth. Ricky Rudd, gotta give him effort there. Ain't for effort. He's trying something.
This is back when Pocono was actually worth watching, I believe. I could be wrong though, but I think it was. This was like 2000, but I believe Pocono was worth watching this year.
All the way up on the quarter panel just a second ago, and then slipped a little bit as they started off. He's got every bit as good a car as Dale Jarrett. Riding with Ricky Rudd. Listen to this shift.
They used to not have.
A couple of laps to go.
They used to not have a.
Cooling those tires. It's time to put a match to them. Yeah.
That's the back shirt away right there.
Cooling time is done.
Yep. And catching that cruise car might be one thing. Getting by him, I guarantee you, he's got a mirror in that thing that works pretty well too.
Pontiac says that wider is better, but I bet you in the pin, so Chevy can get awful wide too.
Where's Martin, Tony Stewart?
Martin, 6th place Stewart. Rusty Wallace is sitting back in 10th, remember, after taking those 4 tires.
Takes Tony Stewart's car a few laps to really start working it.
I'll be back. I'll be back, Jet. Behave yourselves, I'm gone. I've returned. This is a bad angle. Not sponsored by Coca-Cola, but dang, they're good. I really don't know what. I'm gonna go for 10 minutes. Crazy. Crazy to think we've been going for this. We've been going for 10 minutes. Good grief, my hair itches. It's always the back of my head that is just weird.
lost back up to speed, but he's not going to make it 3 feet here.
White flag is in the air. 2.5 miles to settle it. Does Dale Earnhardt pick up his 3rd win at Pocono?
I don't think he does. Do you guys think he does?
No, and he's using a lot of racetrack there. Moving down now, Jeremy drops to the inside, trying to draft up on him as they head towards the turn.
Dale Earnhardt.
Wait, I don't mean to pause the video, but I got a question. Is TNN the Toronto News Network, or what is that? I'll have to Google it after the stream.
Won here in 1987. He won here in 1993. Here comes Mayfield.
He made a move on the outside there.
The mail search. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry for the interruption. Guys, you could probably know how it is. My hair again, dang it. Alright.
Mayfield going for his 2nd career win at Pocono.
Oh, he moved him.
Earnhardt goes high. Mayfield is going
Earnhardt's not gonna be happy about that.
Oh my! Dale Earnhardt gets rooted out of the way. Jeremy Mayfield waves out of the window. And Mayfield in the final turn of the final lap pushes Earnhardt aside.
Whoa, I'm gonna set my phone. Earnhardt's not. I don't think. Earnhardt wasn't happy about that.
I tell you, when you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I've watched Earnhardt do that on many, many races. Coming out of the last corner, just touch the person enough to get him out wide.
Jeremy Mayfield on the final.
Just look at that 3 car. That's a nice car right there.
Just shoves
Hey,
Earnhardt out of the way.
Dale Earnhardt's cars were always basic.
Comes alongside Mayfield.
And I like him that way. Let's look at it again.
Watch it again. Mayfield. Contact. Shove. Win. You worry about Glenn, I dare say there might have been
But, yeah. I'm going to do another sleep stream today.
Well, I'm about to meet.
But yeah, guys, hold on, I've seen. Did you guys hear about the? Did you guys hear about this?
Well, I didn't really want the fans to know about this situation, and I was kind of trying just to leave the channel drama-free, but someone made an hour-long video talking shit about me, so I guess I should.
Alright, let's watch the hour-long video, guys, so you guys can understand. Sorry, guys, you guys can understand the basics. My bad for that. My apologies for that.
All these different things, and I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. Now, whether he's lying intentionally or just doesn't know better, I don't know. Either way, it's not cool. The other thing is, I have been on the other side of this exact situation when he left another channel, similar in content to mine. Probably know what I'm talking about. And when that happened, there was a lot of slander that was going around, a lot of crazy shit he was telling me. And because he was my friend, I believed him. And I believed him for years and years and every single thing he told me. And since this has happened, I've had plenty of time, lots of months, to reach out to those people and lots of other people throughout time and find out all of it was fucking bullshit. It was made up, magical, fairy tale shit. None of it's true. And the thing is, I was always asking to be like, can you prove it? And I was always getting these wishy-washy answers, but I believed him. Because he's my friend. Why wouldn't you believe your friend? And it sucks, because I feel as though I ruined quite a few friendships over the years because I trusted him and never gave the benefit of the doubt to ask and be like, hey, is this fucking real? And I think a part of it is because I was also afraid maybe that it wasn't. And if I found out it was a lie, then that would be the end of that friendship. That's whatever. Here's where I go ranty and I go off track. So let's stay on pace here. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not going to give any examples at all of what was said because fuck that. It wasn't true, so I'm not here to start writing rumors. That's bullshit. That'd be insane to me. To accuse me.
Oh my god. Shit, that's a... Hold on, guys. Good. Be right back. Alright. Before we continue, the reason I'm doing this stream is because I just want to sit in front of a is because I just want to sit and talk. Okay, that sounded kind of mean. I don't mean like that. I just want to sit. Basically, what I mean is I want to sit here when I get bored, or when I want to talk. I want to sit here and I want to talk to you guys. So, if you're wondering why I randomly went, I can speak. Why I randomly went live is because I just want to just sit down and have a conversation with you guys. Just say what's up and how you guys doing, you know? Also there, I think that's 2 shows in one day. And I got one show at 11 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 a.m. Who? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta say this. Who is going to watch? bad for my bad for that. But yeah, as I was saying, who's gonna watch these who's gonna get up to watch these? Who's gonna watch this and that at 11 a.m.? To be quite honest with you, I might. To be quite honest with you, I might. I don't know. It's just I might do that. But we should get back to this video.
And if I found out it was a lie, then that would be the end of that friendship. That's whatever. Here's where I go ranty and I go off track. So let's stay on pace here. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not going to give any examples at all of what was said because fuck that. It wasn't true, so I'm not here to start rumors. That's bullshit. That'd be insane to me to accuse one and then do the same thing. Pot calling kettle black. Whatever. Not doing that. Let me just say it was some shit that if you understood what was said, you'd be like, yeah, fuck those people forever, which would explain why you probably saw me throw little jabs here and there, and there's a bunch of other stuff, non-social media people related, that I was like, can't be friends with you anymore. It sucks. I feel really bad about it. I've reached out since. I've said sorry. I probably owe a few more apologies. Yeah, and all that shit that happened led to me getting a lot of hate and death threats and more rumors and else and this and else and that, and I'm like, what the fuck did I mean, I kind of know what I did because I was kind of instigating here and there. Anyways, we're getting off track. Here we go. Back on the thing. You get what I'm saying? Okay, I'm pissed about that whole situation. I don't like it. I don't want that to happen to me ever again. So that's a huge reason for making this video. I'm going to set everything perfectly straight and clear and forward so there was no room for any lies or fabrication or manipulations or exaggerations to be said about what happened in this situation, okay? Because, again, I just want this all to go away, dude. I just want to make the videos on the Overnight channel the best I can for you. I want to make the videos for TFIL the best I can and for you. I want to keep Haunted Homies going. I poured my entire life into YouTube and to content and to making videos, and I just cannot stand to see another time where one person could plausibly throw a wrench in the fucking works and destroy the things that I've tried doing. Okay.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think with this? This whole stuff that's going on with this guy. I personally think it's stupid. This is my personal opinion. But yeah, I personally think that drama, like what's going on is very dumb. And no drama should ever go on anywhere. And if drama's going on, what's the point? Just do it internet drama anyway. Even though I've been in a couple of even though I've been involved in Discord drama and stuff like that I'm not proud of doing. But hey, you learn from it, like I did, and you move on. That's all you can do. But yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, I'm a good person. Whether you all might realize that or think that or not from the videos, and sometimes I seem a little dicky and edgy in the videos, which I'll also explain why that happens. It's never my choice. It's just shit that happens, which we'll explain. Okay. And the last key thing I wrote here, because I want to be extremely super fucking clear about this if I wasn't already. Again, no hate. I think I already said that earlier. Please, fucking keep your opinion, form your opinion, keep it yourself. Don't spread any hate on any of his socials or any of other people related to him socials. Anything. You're watching this video, take it in. Sure, text your friend, talk about it with someone. I don't give a fuck, but don't fucking spread hate. Please, don't do that. Can I make this any more clear? Do not spread hate. The guy that summons demons says, please do not spread hate. Thank you. I'm trying to make this jokey so it doesn't feel so fucking weird. Okay. Here's the first thing I'm getting accused of, and we're gonna go through the whole thing. I'm gonna try and make this fast, okay? I apologize. I just don't want to edit this video. I really don't. I just want to film it, click upload, and go. I've been accused of not paying people, which is insanity. I have paid people since the very first day. TFIL, New Zealand, Sam Colby, and Corey. After the trip was over, I got a brand deal that put me in the profit. As soon as that ever happened, I was like, oh shit, we made money on a trip. Everyone started getting paid, which is almost the inception of the channel.
Which is good, because you gotta, you should pay. I don't know how to say this. You should pay people for their time, like help them pay for like the expenses and stuff. This guy is a good guy, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. I usually don't talk on these things for a reason.
Pretty damn near close. Everyone has always been paid. Everyone gets paid to like the most extreme level that I can. I care more about paying everyone else on the team than I give a fuck about me getting paid.
Which is what you should do. This guy, Elton, I believe his name is a very selfless guy, and when it comes to paying people and caring for people, and that's good. You should be. Some people like him, like people that have like YouTube channels like he does, should be, because that makes people want to work with him and stuff like that. You know, I don't know how else to put that. That's the only way. That's the only vague or proper, I guess you could say, way to put it. Basically what I'm trying to say is people like Elton should not think about like themselves when it comes to their YouTube channels, because like if you start thinking about yourself and what you want the viewer to see of you, then what's the point? And that's where it becomes less enjoyable to be on this platform of YouTube or any social media thing for that matter. And I'm starting to rant. Starting to. This is what happens when I don't eat breakfast, guys. I'm sorry.
Because, frankly, I maybe made some crypto investments a long time ago, and I'm like, I'm okay. That's a side thing. I value everyone else and their income significantly more than my own. I'm going to go into details specifically on how much people do get paid, okay? But I just want to let you know that. Okay, and again, that's overnight people get paid, TFIL people get paid, Haunted Homies, everything, top to bottom. Okay, you go on a TFIL trip, all expenses paid.
Which is good to do. Which is good to do because what if someone doesn't have like the money to go with you, and they really want to, and like you really want them to go with you because like, you know, like you, like let's say like you're going with like 3 people to make like a YouTube video, but something comes up and like the third guy can't go, or like he has to stay home for some reason, and like you find like another guy or girl or actually no, I'm not gonna do that, just person to go with you and to help you with that kind of stuff. It's really crucial to pay, or like be that kind of person that would spend money to help people out. Because that's how you have people want, because that's how people want that's how you have people that want to come out and help you and collab with you and just do stuff and just hang out with you, because you gotta be that kind of person that's willing to do that kind of stuff, and Elton is, and it's a shame it's a shame he's in the middle of this drama.
Everything: flights, hotels, meals, activities, transportation. I plan everything, I do everything, and you also get paid to be there. It's roughly $2,500 a week, give or take. Some trips are a little bit more intense, some are less, some are whatever. You can do the math on $2,500 a week to travel and get paid to travel. It's pretty decent, but that's peanuts compared to what pay was getting done for overnight. Keep that in mind. Cool, fun stuff here. Okay. Yeah. So, again, everything I'm giving you is information that you need for the end of this. And again, sorry, my emotions are all over the place on this one. I'm not really enjoying filming this. The overnight channel, TFI, all of them. I run everything, top to bottom, all of it. There are some people that help with research and little things like that, like Ginger, my fiance, who's going to be the wife. Little things like that. But as far as finding locations and paranormal equipment and experts and just ideas and like all the different people we work with, and then of course flights, paying for locations, hotels, transport, meals, all of that, editing, post-production, hard drives, right? Every single little...
And not to mention stuff like cameramen and people that help you. I know we've probably already said this, but people that help him, like tour guides of like places that like they're going to. That also has to cost a lot of money to do, because that also has to cost a lot. That also has to cost him a lot of money to do this, and he takes the time to do it. Good on him.
Piece of overnight, I do. And everyone knows I'm always asking for help, okay? And here's the fucking crazy thing. If you have ever, like, tweeted me location, or DM'd me a location, or anything like that, you have sent me, even just one location, you have sent me infinitely more locations than Corey ever did. I'm going to let that one sit there for a second, because again, I could go through every single text message, every possible thing you could ever imagine. There was never a time, ever, where he was like, hey, this location would be cool, okay? And trust me, there was never a time where he's ever like, this location would be cool, and here's the website and how to book it. There might have been a time where he suggested, like, the Great Pyramids of Giza. That doesn't count. That's not a rational, here's a physical place we could go investigate right this year without getting infinite amounts of government approval. Okay? Never suggested a location. Never once was like, hey, I found this super cool new ghost tool. We should get it. We should try it. Never found anything. Never once found like a paranormal expert and was like, hey, this person seems cool. We should go film with them. We should reach out to them. Nothing like that ever happened with someone who says they are absolutely dedicated, right, to finding proof of the paranormal. That's what I say. That's what we agreed on for the channel. Never once, ever, factually, court of law, I can prove this, okay? Never fucking happened. That's the level of involvement I want to make sure you all understand as far as my workload versus his.
So it just sounds like Corey just took all the credit and just never helped Elton at all with anything that he was doing, and Elton had to do everything himself. But I don't know the other side of the story. We're gonna have to, but I don't know the whole side of the story. So That's why I'm watching it with you guys, because I'm assuming you guys probably do.
His is non-existent, okay? We are both on camera at the same time. We both do equal work there. That's a wash. Everything else, you can see the balance is tipping. I just can't stress that enough that for like 5 years, that's how this went down, okay? And here's the other thing. This is an important one. This is where you get, sometimes you see me videos go, Elton, you're being kind of little shithead. Everyone always knows where we're going, when we're going, how we're getting there, and if there's any experts joining us, or if there's any like weird ideas I want to try. Forever and always, everyone always knows. Queen Mary possession. I texted everyone going, hey, I have this idea. They bring these witches, they can do a voluntary possession and B340. You guys cool with it? They all go, yes, right? Always, forever. If we ever agree to go alone in a location, we agree to it. That's why towards the ends of the videos with him, you would start seeing us agree on camera, because a lot of times he would agree to shit, and then when we get to location, he'd be like, oh, no, I don't want to do that.
So what it sounds like to me, and just by what I'm hearing, it sounds like Corey would say, hey, that sounds cool, let's do it. And then once the cameras come on, or like once they get there, you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. That is not how you do that is not how you do it. Because it's bad for it's just because it's bad for YouTube videos and bad for everybody involved.
And then that's where you start to see me get a little pushy, because I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to do it? We planned this whole thing. They flew all the way here to do this. These people drove all the way here to do. If you were getting paid to be here to do this, I don't get it. Now you want to back out, like, and even small things like, for example, the Dybbuk box, which is actually literally right here. Everyone knew there was a Dybbuk box. Everyone knew that. Right? Like, yeah, the big reveal looks scary, it's cool, but I was like, are we cool if I bring a huge haunted item with a bunch of other haunted items in it, and we open each one each night of the trip, right? That's another prime example. I told them it was a big Dybbuk, because they were like, what is it? I was like, big Dybbuk box, a bunch of little Dybbuk boxes in it, and we're all like, well, the Dybbuk boxes are trapped, and then the Dybbuk box is trapped, so it's fine, and everyone was like, cool, and then what happens? Everyone's like, nah, we shouldn't do it, and I'm like, okay, at a certain point, I'm like, all right, whatever, you're doing this for the video, you're trying to show that you're afraid, but then at a certain point, you're like, wait, no, are we actually not doing this? And then I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you know how expensive all these were to get? Some of them were shipped in from, like, South Africa and Europe, Italy, right? Like, all this, and now I'm confused, and I have this whole idea, right? So, again, that's where you start to see a little frustration from me in some of these videos. And that happens a lot, and a lot, and a lot. And then it starts to happen more on a severe scale, okay? Again, important thing to know, but they're my friends. I don't understand it. I try and move on. I try and pivot. I go, okay, let's fucking focus on the investigation. I don't know. But again, I'm the one who is in charge of these videos. I'm the one who, like, paid for the location and paid for us to get there. And I pay Evan to film, and I pay everyone to be there. Like, I'm the one going, what the fuck? Like, we have to make a video here. And ideally, we have to make a good enough video because things were getting more and more expensive. And then that's where you start to see me kind of like internalize and panic, and I can't figure it out, and it just gets a little fucky, you know? And that's like my burden. Like, there was never any respect there from him about like what we agreed to, and then him knowing that it just, okay. I think you're starting to understand the picture. Now, because of the money topic and all that, you have to also understand some of the negative impacts that were happening on the channel. The key one, and I'm not going to go into details on this, is that collabs were kind of next to impossible. Because a lot of the times, I'm gonna figure out how to phrase this the right way, because it has to be correct. I have to phrase this in a way where it's vague enough because I'm not trying to throw other people under the bus, but also in a way where it's like truthful. Here's what I'll say. I'll just make it simple because it's whatever. It's truthful, and I'm not going to drop names. Collabs are damn near impossible because he was always talking shit on everyone. Always. Like,
I don't mean to pause this again, but Corey, by what I'm understanding, Corey was always making it was always trying to start drama, and by what it sounds like, Elton just got tired of dealing with it, which I can understand. Because at a certain point, it just gets tiring of it. It just becomes boring and tiring of to try to get people to work with you for a YouTube video, and you got somebody like. And again, I'm not trying to get involved in the and I know I should have stressed this before we started watching the video, but I'm not trying to get involved with any of this drama in either way. I'm just voicing the opinion I have. But what it sounds like, it sounds like Corey was always making it hard for Elton to get people to make a YouTube video with him because Corey was always trying to start drama, and Elton got tired of it, and I can understand that because you're sitting there taking the time out of your life to film a YouTube video, and you just have somebody there who won't cooperate and just ruins it. It ruins it. And I have watched some of their videos before. I've noticed some of the stuff that he's talking about right now.
But I said, when there was an exit from another channel, it wasn't peaceful. It was like, you know what I mean? A lot of talking shit. Other people that he would film with afterwards would be like, fuck them, fuck this, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm not going to give examples because I'm not trying to stir up shit. And again, I also don't believe any of it's true. But in my head, I'm going, okay, well then we're never going to film with them if that's what you're saying. That doesn't make sense. So you don't like them. I don't get why if you don't like them yet you're still doing this with them. But okay, you know what I mean. But in my head, it's just like I don't pretend to like people. I'm all about being extremely overly blunt and honest. So that got difficult. But there were a few people that I was friends with first, like Josh and Dan, that I was like, no, like we're gonna keep filming them. You know what I'm saying? That's a big hindrance to a channel in a community that I consider the paranormal community, and it's hard to be involved in the community when one half is like, fuck the community. It's very weird, okay? That's where I'm leaving it. Again, I have all the receipts. So, please don't make me actually fucking publicize everything that was said. Just let's leave it there. Then, here's where it starts to get really shitty. In 2023, the entirety of 2023, there was no reliability. He kept quitting. And those are the ones on camera. Those are the ones literally on camera that he kept quitting. Those aren't the ones that, like, by the way, on camera on YouTube. Then there's videos on Patreon that basically not a part. And then there's the videos that we just never even filmed because he was just like, I'm just not feeling it. He's like, I'm just not up to it tonight. I'm just feeling tired. And I'm like, cool, so we just like flew halfway across the country and rented a car and everyone's getting paid to be here and you're just like kind of tired. And at that point I didn't have like the confidence to just like film without him, and also I didn't want it to be like a weird thing. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's my choice. I should have just fucking committed to it, but also that's my friend, and my friend's saying he's not tired, he's not into it. I'm like, all right, well, let's just get to a better hotel and, you know, let you rest for the next night, right? So
I don't mean to pause this again, but at some point you just gotta commit. At some point you just gotta weird glitch just happened, but at some point you just gotta commit to it and just stop and just film without him. And we get at some point I don't know how I'm trying to say this, but like at some point Elton should have just should have just filmed the video he was gonna film without Corey and just did it because at that point he was just wasting people's time who by the sounds of it flew all the way across, came from far away places to do this with, and Corey just says he doesn't want to do it, and that doesn't seem fair to everybody else. But I can see why he didn't do that, because he didn't know.
Then you start having that thought process. So again, in 2023, I'm pulling the exact numbers. I looked this up. 2023, we only did 19 nights of ghost hunts for YouTube videos. 19. That's it. 2 of those nights, he quit early. Hill House, which you saw, and Sweet Spring Sanatorium. Actually, it's 18 because Suicide Bridge was filmed technically in January. Anyways, we're still going to count it. Okay? 2 of those nights he quit early.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I know it was a dumbass, and they don't have it out. We're going here.
I'm pulling the exact numbers. I looked this up. 2023, we only did 19 nights of ghost hunts for YouTube videos. 19. That's it. 2 of those nights, he quit early. Hill House, which you saw, and Sweet Spring Sanatorium. Actually, it's 18 because Suicide Bridge was filmed technically in January. Anyways, we're still going to count it. Okay? 2 of those nights he quit early. Then we have 3 nights that he fully canceled. Fully canceled. Which means the location was paid for, everything was paid for, and he was like, nah, not into it. Again, keep all this in mind, because apparently money was a fucking issue. But, not that much. We don't give a shit about it. Now, here's where I think things took a pretty heavy turn. And granted, everything I'm going to tell you is the first time I'm ever saying any of this publicly. The people that were involved in it all know this. The people that were involved in it all will 1,000,000% for sure on their life testify that this is the truth, and there are additional proof beyond just testimony that this is all valid as well. Okay? In those nights, I did not count the Warren charity live stream. You know that thing that we did last year that raised a little over $500,000 for Feeding America? That took me 2 months of planning. Not like 2 months, wow, no, like every single day for 2 months. Like, a long time. To figure out how to pull up a live stream, get a motorhome wire. There's a lot of BTS that people don't know about, like how difficult that stream was. And it was pretty expensive to do too, to get a motorhome, get everyone there, and like pay for the location. You know what I mean, like,
and get like the consent from the owners and everything like that, as he just mentioned, sounds pretty expensive, and paying for all like the food to feed everybody and keep food and stuff like that, and you know, Elton sounds very committed to his YouTube channel, and like he should be, because he got a YouTube channel as big as he does. You should be committed to it.
Things like that, and equipment, and malfunctions, and marketing, and lots of fun stuff. So if anyone tuned into that live stream, you know it was supposed to be roughly 7 total days to do the stream. That's kind of what we agreed to, because we knew the goal was to hit $666,000 raised, $100,000 every time. That's one night. Do the math. One night's guaranteed. You have 6 nights, right? 7 nights. You start weird days. 7 days, 7 nights, something like that. That's what we guaranteed to. That's what we promised to each other. We were even considering going up to 10 days. It was a real consideration. And everyone at the Warren Museum was not chill. And they're like, go as long as you want. It's a charity fundraiser. Do it. We don't care. And I was like, cool. And then, what happens? He quits. Some of you are watching and going, nah, I thought he got sick. Here's the information I will give you. Factual information. Man, the morning after, right? Not even 24 hours in, all of a sudden, not feeling too good. That's what happened at Conjuring House, what happened at Sweet Springs, what happened at a bunch of other spots. Not feeling too good. Okay, cool. It's cold, we get it, it's winter, there's no heat on. Alright, sleeping on the floor, I get it, I'm there. Cool. Maybe. But, and a lot of you were commenting this, which was really interesting, because everyone on the behind the scenes of the stream, like that was Big J and Evan and Ginger that were running it, were like seeing all these comments going, wow, some of the people are catching on. Now, if you spent 2 months knowing that you were going to do a charity live stream in a museum, sleep in the museum, all of this is acknowledged, it might be cold, it's, you know, it's October, it's winter, it's fall, and a lot...
It's a cold month as well, and you don't know, there's no air conditioning and stuff like that, and I couldn't imagine that. I'm sorry about that. Just trying to get this stream good. There you go.
A lot of money and time has been spent into this, and this charity is like aware of it, and there's a lot of different things going on, and all of a sudden you start to feel a little, not great. I would imagine that your first instinct would be to like, ooh, we should like maybe take some medicine or hot tea, or let's figure this out.
I don't mean to pause this again, but yeah, what Elton's saying is true. He should have I think Elton is, I don't know, I'm not trying to make assumptions here, but like, I just think he, but what it sounds like, he got tired of it. And rightfully so.
But everyone was like, hey, you should take some medicine or hot tea or something else. But instead, what happened was they were secretly Postmating McDonald's and broccoli cheddar soup from, Panera Bread. There you go, that's the name of it. Panera Bread, right? When everyone's like, hey, dude, those are probably the worst things you could be eating right now. Why are you doing that? You should be taking medicine or anything like this to go in there and feel better. But instead, it was just more time spent in the motorhome, which is where the hub was, doing that, and then just like coming in and being like, I don't think.
Okay. So he was more... He was more concerned about doing that than actually contributing to something that was planned for months.
Feel good, yet what they weren't aware of is that there were people that saw him outside totally fucking normal. Fine. Like, no issue. And then all of a sudden it's, So, that's a cool, fun thing that I've been holding on to for a while. And that fucking sucked. Because there was nothing more I wanted to do than hit the fundraiser goal. To hit $666,000 raised. I wholeheartedly believe we could have hit $1 million. And that would have been insane. Because $1 million would have been 10 million meals for feeding America and all this. And we all, like, fucking, all of you that were tuning in, that were watching, that were donating, spent all of your time, and then you firsthand got to experience what I've been experiencing for over a year, which is just like, man, I don't really care that much, I guess. And yeah, you might be like, oh, I'm scared. Cool. Happens all the time. We know what we're signing up for, though. You know, we had all the protection in the world, spiritually. We even had real security there, too, in case anyone tried to, like, SWAT us. People tried to trespass. We had real security. We had spiritual security with everyone there. Okay, I'm not trying to drag in the people over at the Warren Museum, right? Because
the people over there had nothing to do with it. And besides, it wasn't fair to him and all the people that he. Besides, it wasn't fair to Elton and all the people that he had for Corey to be doing this to him behind his back, by the sounds of it. But once again, I don't know the full story, and we're gonna figure it out together. Or I'm gonna figure it. I'm gonna investigate this. This is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to, because this is interesting, you know. Drama is really my favorite thing to do, and I know drama isn't my favorite thing to do, and I know Elton doesn't particularly like drama. I don't know him personally, but by just looking at him and just listening to him speak, he sounds like a good dude.
Everything was there. Every consideration was made. What are you afraid of? Cool, we'll have this there. What else do you need? Cool, we'll have that there. What else are you afraid of? Everything was taken care of. Everything was cleared. We agreed to all of it. Okay? And that fucking sucked. It sucked so bad. And here's the shittiest part too. If any of you even donated a penny, unless I'm wrong, I could be wrong here, but I never saw it, and I asked, so unless you lied to me, if you donated even a penny, you donated more than he did. Isn't that fucking crazy? Your own charity live stream event and nothing. Some of you might be like, but he donated his time. So did I. So did I. I also donated my time. I was also there. I wasn't getting paid to be there. I paid to be there. And yet I still donated $15,000-ish of my own money. Right? And I also paid for the entire thing to be set up. And my hope was that when we edited the whole live stream down and uploaded it as a YouTube video, maybe it would hit like 3 million views. And if it did, I would break even. Right? It didn't. It has like 640,000 views, something in that ballpark. Okay? So, whatever. I took all the money, not all the money, but I took a majority of the money I made from Haunted Homies, and I put it into the charity bank. So I was like, wow, it's really crazy that I made money, Haunted Homies, getting to do something really insanely fun. Let's put it back into charity. Okay? Because at the end of the day, genuinely, I really don't give a fuck about money. Money to me is just, whatever. You get Mr. Beast mentality. It's the same thing, but I'm just a way shittier version. Okay? That's that. Whatever happened there. Oh, that's my dog just scared the shit out of me. He just went out right outside the window. Looks like a fucking wolf. Okay. Yeah. That's what happened there. And again, I bit my tongue. I didn't say shit. I was like, let me just fucking do this stream. And if you were there, you saw I pushed as hard as I could, reading up names and donations and everything else. Also, every single guest that joined the stream, except for Jake Weber, was from me. I asked him to help to get guests to join the stream, because getting guests to join the stream would help bring in new viewers and more donations. Same thing there. I think we had, I'm not like perfectly on track, but I think around 20 guests. 19 were from me, 1 from him, and I think even the 1 from him was me being like, hey, can we ask, please? Like, that'd be super cool if you could do it. So, even on that contribution of a scale, nothing was there. Okay? And again, full discretion, he did not get paid to do the charity stream. Okay? So, maybe that's why. He's like, I'm not getting paid. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't know. It's a fucking charity event, dude. I'm pretty sure most people don't get paid for a charity event. I don't know. But I also didn't get paid to be there, right? So, that's a whole thing. That is, not great.
Like you should. You shouldn't get paid. My honest opinion, you should not get paid to do stuff for charity, because like you're already contributing enough. You don't. They need the money more than you. Some people in this world like it sounds like the core, like what sounds like what Corey sounds like. He sounds very selfish. while for sure. There I am messing stuff up again. We've been going for a long time, haven't we? But yeah, we've been going for a long time. I don't know what else to know. I don't know what else to say here. We'll be back for this is the last time I'm gonna go live for the day. Unless like tomorrow. Wait, no, not tomorrow. Tonight. We're to go live later tonight for a 2006 episode of SmackDown. I hope to see you there. Have a great